Hi, so if you want to know how to display immediately some HTML into the web browser with Sublime Text like this, for example, let me show you. There it is. This is this, and you want to do just pressing some keys, and you gotta do this key binding, something like this, for example, just for Chrome. I wanna make you see how this works. You got these combinations of key here. Let me just show you this one about Chrome. The other one is about Firefox, Safari, and Internet Explorer. It's quite the same. And you get to put your keys here. You get to go into Preferences, Key Bindings. And so you will see if there are other key bindings here. You get to put them into, each one of them are into a dictionary, into this bracket parenthesis, and separated by a comma. So you want to create your new one with your brackets, and then the keys. Here we got 3 keys. One of them is code keys, one command, and one other context, and then we get the values. So the value of keys is the control W. Okay, this is not the, sorry, this is the, okay, this is control plus alt plus X. Control X is for to delete something, so it's not good to use it. We could use the shortcut alt plus X instead of the one I showed you before. So let me see if it works. Alt X. Okay, you see it worked. So in Sublime, okay, you go in Preferences, Key Binding, and in the default Windows.Sublime keymap, you're gonna write this. Okay, so into these square brackets you get the combination of keys alt plus X or whatever you want. The command will be view in the browser, and you first have to install a plugin for this. It's very easy, and I'll show you just now after I explain this one. And the arguments here, it's browser Chrome. Okay, let's see how to install view in the browser. So you go into Tools and Command Palette, then you go and write install and choose install package, and you will see this one, and then you will write view in browser. Now you cannot see in here because I haven't installed it yet, but if you haven't installed it yet, you will find it here, and you will just click on it, and it will install in a couple of seconds. You will see something here down into the status bar that will see installing something, and in a couple of seconds you will have it installed. So you go into Preferences, Package Settings, and you will see View in the browser, then Setting User, and in here in Setting User you're gonna do browser Chrome into these curly brackets, and that's all. And again, you can do this after you do the key binding or before. It's not important. If you haven't done yet, you go in Preferences, Key Binding, and you do write this thing. Okay, and for Internet Explorer, it's the same thing. You get the keys here. You get the command is always in browser, and the arguments will be the browser Internet Explorer. For Safari, it will be the arguments will be Safari, as you may imagine, and for Firefox, it will be Firefox, and everything is the same. Okay. Go here, Control Alt V. Let me see if Control Alt V works for the default. Okay, Control Alt and V. Okay, it's the same. So I can use Control Alt and V because I set my default browser as Chrome. But if I want Chrome, I Control Alt EX. Maybe I should go here and do if Alt and V it is not okay, it's used for this, so let it be like this. So I can do Control Alt and V or Control N, and X it's the same. Choose your what do you want, and okay, that's pretty much everything. So it's very useful because, you know, if you want to check out immediately what this is, instead of doing you can do the right button, clicking the right button of the mouse, you can see this contextual menu, and then click on Open Browser, but it takes you a couple of seconds that maybe you don't want to wait for, and you just want to use the keyboard without using the mouse, and so you get this instead. Okay, and see you next time. Thank you, and don't forget eventually to subscribe if you want to have more videos like this, or about Python and Pygame, to make games or to make other interesting stuffs like creating PDFs, manipulating images, and so on. Thank you, and see you next time.